On this video, I review the QiYi ThunderClap version 2. Let's check it out. Alright, so in this video, I am going to be doing a full review of the QiYi ThunderClap version 2. So I picked this bad boy up on speedcubeshop.com. Great shop, great customer service. So the puzzle itself is 56 millimeters. It weighs 88.5 grams. It was released on July 6, 2016, and it cost me $8.95. And real fast, I'd like to shout out to Chico68. So out of the box, this puzzle is tensioned and lubed pretty well. Also, the plastic casing it comes with is pretty awesome. I also like how it protects the puzzle for when I'm traveling or throwing it in my bag. So back into the puzzle. So one thing I will say about this puzzle is that it corner cuts fairly well. For a puzzle that's, I would say, is like mid-level budget, corner cutting here at about the 40-45 degree mark is actually really good, and it doesn't require too much assistance. I mean, who's really corner cutting right there? When I am corner cutting, I'm not fearing the risk of popping these edges, so corner cut away. Piece separation out of the box is pretty good. I know that I initially said it was not that great, but again, I wasn't really separating the pieces the right way. I was kind of just taking it like that. Like, oh, it's not really doing it well. But you can actually get right in there and see the guts of it. It's also fairly lubricated, and we'll go into that when I break apart the puzzle. And again, as I mentioned before, there's really no need to loosen the tensions up. I mean, it's more of a preference issue, but as far as how this puzzle operates and functions, it's tensioned fairly well as is. For being a puzzle that weighs 88.5 grams, it is on the heavier side, and it feels like that too. It's actually a very sturdy puzzle, something that, again, it's more on the heavy duty side. And actually I like that. You know, for an extra $1 or two, I mean, you could really upgrade from, like, you can get a QiYi Warrior W or an MF3RS, and for like an extra $1, you can get this. And I actually really like this puzzle. Also, some things I make note of. I really enjoy this octagon shape. It isn't square, it isn't circle, it's just different. Also, the surrounding pieces here, the edges and the corners, remind me of a Gans puzzle. So all in all, it's just different. It's distinctive. It's not something that I would have a hard time recognizing. All right, so what do you say we go ahead and look inside? So the core in this puzzle is a little bit on the budgety side. I'll let it pass because the functionality is just so good. The one thing I will note that I really do like are these center caps. I love that they pillow out. Also how they fit along this piece, it's just butter. It fits on so well. Also something to note too, is that all these pieces have a little bit of a rim around the base of it. I would assume this is for more puzzle stability. So the corner piece here is actually made up of 3 different pieces. I know my biggest problem before was that on the more budget side of puzzles is that these 3 pieces really annoy me. However, it's put together very well. They're put together very tight, and they're also sanded down. There is no real like rough edge. The corner stock here is a little bit longer, and it's also 1 piece. It's not 3 pieces. So these pieces are isolated up here. This corner stock isn't really influenced by these 3 individual pieces. So again, that helps to contribute to the function of the puzzle. So I will make note that there are no real dents or slots along the sides of the corner pieces. However, there is this little lip that does kind of go along, with these pieces. So again, the lip just kind of fits right in there and it glides along. All right, so with the edge piece, kind of the same thing as the other budget puzzles. It is made of 2 pieces. These 2 pieces do carry on into the actual edge stock. However, the big difference is that unlike the other puzzles, it's very well sanded down and it's also held together very tight. So just like the corner stock, there are no real dents along the side, but there is that little lip that you have there that does glide along the center pieces. Can't really complain about that. All right, so now that the puzzle's back together, let's go ahead and give my final thoughts. So all in all, I'm actually a fan of the ThunderClap version 2. I should probably compare this to the original ThunderClap, but for now, this is what I have. So the overall flow and functionality of this puzzle is world-class, and in my opinion, makes for a great speed cube. Again, for the $8.95 you'd spend on this puzzle, there are puzzles, about $1 less that just wouldn't compare to it. I would say personally, spend the extra $1, get a really good puzzle. Ultimately, the question is, could it be better? The answer, in my opinion, is yes. But for the price, does it really need to be? I believe this puzzle should be in every speed solver's arsenal. So the rating I'm going to give this puzzle is going to be an 8.5 out of 10 because the combination of price and functionality. Again, this puzzle it just hits it for me. It's sturdy, it functions great. Ultimately, just a solid puzzle. So go get one. All right, thanks for watching. Hopefully this video gave you some good insights and perspectives on the QiYi ThunderClap version 2. I personally like this cube, especially for the price. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button. Also comment your thoughts or any other questions you have or cubes you'd like to see in the future. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that bell button. It'll notify you about videos like this, as well as other videos I put out. Till next time, happy cubing.